choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. Today, in history, 121 years ago, the Wright brothers made history with the first controlled, self-powered flight in the Wright Flyer. This milestone revolutionized transportation, economy, production, and daily life. The brothers' flight control system remains foundational in modern aircraft. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Israel PM appears in court for first time. On December 10, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu appeared in court for the first time, making history as the first sitting prime minister in Israel to face a criminal trial. The trial involves 3 charges: bribery, fraud, and breach of public trust, stemming from 3 separate cases. To ensure safety, the trial was held in the basement of the court. During the trial, Netanyahu will first respond to questions from the defense and the lawyers of the 3 other defendants, followed by cross-examination by the prosecution. Netanyahu expressed at a press conference that he had been waiting for this day for 8 years and is eager to debunk what he called the ridiculous and baseless accusations against him. Former South Korean Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun arrested. On December 11, former South Korean Defense Minister Kim Yong-hyun was formally arrested on rebellion charges related to President Yoon Suk-yeol's brief declaration of emergency martial law. Kim is the first person to be arrested in connection with the incident. Earlier, President Yoon Suk-yeol's sudden declaration of emergency martial law had caused significant turmoil in South Korea. Kim had been detained since December 8 and, following an investigation by the Special Investigation Headquarters on Emergency Martial Law Incidents, expressed his intention to forego a review of the necessity of his arrest by the judicial authorities. Kim apologized for causing great unrest and inconvenience, accepting full responsibility for the incident. Ukraine reports 43,000 soldier deaths. According to Bloomberg News, Ukrainian President Zelensky recently stated on social media that 43,000 Ukrainian soldiers have been killed since the Russia-Ukraine war began in February 2022, much lower than the 400,000 claimed by U.S. President-elect Trump. Zelensky pointed out that Trump did not clarify if the 400,000 figure included the wounded and dead. He also noted that 370,000 medical assistance cases were provided to soldiers with minor or serious injuries, with about half returning to service. Additionally, Trump claims Zelensky sought a deal to end the war. Myanmar rebel group joins peace talks. Recently, the Kachin Independence Army in northern Myanmar participated in China-mediated peace talks with the Myanmar Army, following the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army and the Tong National Liberation Army. These groups have expressed their willingness to cease fire and negotiate with Chinese mediation to resolve armed conflicts through dialogue. The Arakan Army, which is part of the 3 Brotherly Alliance organizations, with the Kokang Army and the Tong Army, continues to capture cities and territories in western Myanmar. According to the Irrawaddy, the Arakan Army now controls the 270-kilometer-long border area between Myanmar and Bangladesh. Vietnam rice exports reach $5.31 billion. According to Vietnam News Agency, in the first 11 months of 2024, Vietnam's rice export volume reached nearly 8.5 million tons, generating $5.31 billion in revenue. This represents a 10.6% increase in volume and a 22.4% increase in value compared to the same period in 2023. Vietnam's 5% broken rice is priced at $517 per ton, while India's 5% broken parboiled rice is priced at $444 to $450, India's 5% broken white rice at $450 to $458, and Thailand's 5% broken rice at $510. Analysts suggest that due to increased exports from India, the prices of Vietnamese and Thai rice may decline. Malaysia strengthens internet regulations with new law. According to comprehensive news from Kuala Lumpur, the Malaysian parliament recently passed a bill granting the government expanded control over the internet to address online harms such as fraud, cyberbullying, and child pornography. The bill allows law enforcement to conduct searches and seize evidence without a warrant and holds service providers accountable under the law. Opposition parties argue that the bill could suppress dissent and freedom of speech. The government, however, stated that more than 20 consultation meetings were held during the bill's drafting, emphasizing that protecting public safety was equally important as maintaining freedom of speech. Cambodia's Krama successfully listed as heritage. Cambodia China Times reported that Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet recently congratulated the successful inclusion of Cambodia's traditional culture, Krama, in the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity list. Hun Manet highlighted that this achievement is a proud moment for the 7th Cambodian government. He emphasized that it not only gives the Cambodian people a sense of responsibility but also calls on the international community to help protect and promote Krama as a human heritage. He stated that this recognition celebrates Cambodian traditional culture and contributes to the diversity of global culture.
According to Kihwo Daily, black commodity futures have all risen slightly, with rebar up 2.5%, hot coil up 1.89%, iron ore up 1.87%, coking coal up 0.74%, and coke up 3.1%. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.